Hey Chef, what is the Kitchen Brigade system? Well, in this video, I'm going to explain the positions and their responsibilities of the French Kitchen Brigade system coming up on this episode of Hey, what's going on everybody? Jimmy here with The Other Chef. On this channel we talk about the food service industry. We also do some food and product demos, as well as check out some of the eats and drinks all over America. So if you're interested in some of those topics, consider subscribing. So right now I'm in beautiful downtown Chicago inside my hotel room, and I want to take this time to bring up a couple of announcements. I said before that I was going to start doing a little bit more cooking. However, now since I'm going to be on the road for the next couple of weeks, and I did have a chance to batch those videos. However, I do not have that particular hard drive to be able to upload it on YouTube, so my apologies. However, I always have another topic that I want to talk about, and today is actually about the Kitchen Brigade system. Now, if you guys remember that guy, Augustus Escoffier, he created this Kitchen Brigade system. It's basically a militaristic style, rank and file type of chain of command that starts with the head chef, and then it works all the way down to the dishwasher and the ouvrier, which is usually the announcer or the expediter. So we're going to start all the way from the top and then work our way down. There's going to be a lot of French terms coming up, so it's okay if you butcher up these terms. However, try your best to be able to learn those terms. So obviously at the top there is the executive chef. There's going to be another position called the head chef, which is the chef de cuisine. Now the chef de cuisine that is responsible for the day-to-day operations of what's going on in the restaurant. Usually the executive chef would be kind of like a face for the restaurant, but the chef de cuisine is usually the person that is there day in and day out. Under the chef de cuisine, there would be a deputy chef or a sous chef, sous meaning under. And basically these sous chefs are the ones that are ensuring that they're responsible for the station cooks or chef de partie to be able to make sure that they are taking care of their responsibilities with their sections. Now, there are two separate positions outside of the Kitchen Brigade system. One is the chef de tournant, and this person is a rounds cook. So this person is usually there to relieve any other position. The tournant is considered a very skillful position and basically almost as close to as a sous chef without the responsibility of the sous chef. The staff chef, and this is a position that I personally don't hear a lot of, is a commander. Now this particular chef is usually in charge of a small project, usually sometimes for staff meal, or they're also in charge of a banquet function. Now we're gonna go into the 5 chef de partie positions and then their respective under positions under each one. So the 5 chef de partie positions are the entree chef or entremetier, the pantry chef or garde-manger, the roast chef or roastier, the sauté chef or saucier, and the pastry chef, the pâtissier. Now, each position usually has 2, maybe 3 positions depending on your setup. Let's start with the entremetier. So the entremetier has 2 under chefs working alongside this particular chef. So the 2 chefs are a potier, which is a soup cook, and legumier, which is a vegetable cook. In the pantry side, there are 2 main distinct positions that you would really not think that they would belong in the garde-manger, but the garde-manger cook is usually the person that deals with all the cold items, so salads, some butchering, and also charcuterie. So there is a butcher and a deli chef or a charcutier. These 2 are the ones that are help butchering all of the proteins and also creating the sausages, the pâtés, the terrines, and whatnot. Now, under the roastier, the roasting chef, there are two positions. One is the grilladier, which is the grill cook, and then the fryer, which is the fry cook. Obviously, the grill cook grills all the items, the meats, and the fryer is the one that is in charge of all of the fried items. The saucier or sauté cook is in charge of two positions, and those positions are mostly seafood based. The fish cook is known as a poissonnier because poisson is a French word for fish, and the seafood chef is a escalinier. So they are more focused on other types of seafood that are not like traditional fish, such as oysters, clams, other bivalves, cephalopods like octopus, and what have you. The pâtissier or pastry chef has two general positions, but there is a third position as well. The confectionnaire is usually the person that does all of the confectioners, and the boulier, which is usually a baker. There's also a cook that is usually in charge of the ice creams or the cold desserts, but mostly the three positions are a confectioner chef, a baker, and a pastry chef. Now, underneath all of those positions, there are junior cooks or commis, which is usually your apprentices or the ones that just starting. They're working their way up through the system. Now, underneath that, there are kitchen porters, and kitchen porters are the ones that are putting the product away when they're being checked, and they put it in the specific location. For example, if it needs to be in the cellar, or it needs to be in the refrigerator or the freezer and what have you. Then you have your pot and dishwashers and your servers or announcers. Those two positions are just as important because the servers are the ones that are actually taking the orders and delivering it and presenting the service, while the dishwashers, which I think is a very important position, are the ones that are cleaning the pots and pans and utensils and plates for clean, serviceable equipment for the cooks to use. So they come hand in hand. So hopefully that's a very quick, under 10-minute video on the French Kitchen Brigade system. Now, what is it in compare the modern version of a Kitchen Brigade system? Normally you would have like the executive chef, the chef de cuisine. You would have maybe two sous chefs, one for daytime and one for nighttime. And then you'll have your chef de parties are usually your station cooks. So the Kitchen Brigade system isn't really as big as it is now. Normally positions would be combined. An example would be the sauté cook might be in charge of some of the fried items, and the grill cook might be in charge for some of the sauces. In also regards, the garde-manger might also double up as the pastry cook as well, depending on your menu's concept. Hopefully this quick video gives you an understanding of what's the difference between a French Kitchen Brigade system versus a modern Americanized system per se. Hey, thanks for watching. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell for notifications for future content on this channel. Hey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.